Welcome back to Blue Wizard Bricks. Today we've got a build that I wanted to show off to you guys. Now I will admit that the majority of this is non-Lego. I did find the set on Temu. It is a E-Wing Starfighter. I looked online to see if maybe this was an idea that was taken from somewhere. I did a Google image search on it. I couldn't find this one. If you look for it and you happen to see it, what the actual source of it is, let me know. I know sometimes, designs that have been copied or outright taken from, Lego idea submissions have shown up on Temu as sets that you can buy. If that's the case, then obviously, I want the original creator to get the credit for it. But I couldn't find it, and I really liked the look of it, so I thought it was $35 at the time. I thought, why not? It's a pretty cool set, $35. I haven't seen it anywhere. Now, when I did get the set, it had some issues. The engines would rattle and would constantly fall off. Down here, I'm not quite sure what the terminology is for it, but the gun, that you see like on an X-Wing, it would fall off quite a bit. And there was actually another one mounted right here that would stick out pretty far over the canopy, the cockpit. So if you tried to open that up and get the pilot out, it wouldn't open more than a tiny bit because of the blaster piece mounted on the top. Also, it appeared as though there was a section for an R2 unit, but it didn't come with one. It didn't come with a droid. And it didn't have any printed pieces, no cockpit tile to show like, a radar screen or something like that. That you would see in a normal Starfighter. You get like a little printed tile or something. And to make this whole thing more stable, I did add a good bit of actual Lego pieces. So for instance, I took the blaster off the top and replaced it with these sloped tiles in the dark red to match some of the color scheme that's already on here. There are some Lego pieces that I put in the actual engines. You can flip it upside down. I do have it on a stand because it won't sit flat because of the shape. But that's a look on the underside. So these engines were a good bit longer. There was an extra gap in here, and it made it rattle terribly. I didn't like the look at it, and I had to add some Lego pieces in here because these would pop off constantly. They're still not on there great, but it is a better design than the original. So let me put it back on the stand so I can set it down. All right. Looking into the cockpit, there's no printing like you might see on a lot of Lego cockpits, but that's okay. Let me pop that off. Well, that wasn't ideal. All right, so looking inside, I added a number of tiles. He's got a radar screen. He's got some gauges. There's some tiles where he might have to press buttons. And there's another gauge over here. He does have a joystick to fly the craft with. Excuse me for a minute. Let me pop these back on. So I realized that this is a non-Lego set, but it's kind of a hybrid at this point. It does have a number of actual legitimate Lego pieces in it. All of those tiles in the cockpit are Lego pieces. This is, of course, an R2-D2, an actual Lego R2-D2. Pieces in the engine, like I said, pieces in the the underside to connect the blasters. It's a really neat looking ship. I like the shape of this one better than the New Republic E-Wing that we got in the E-Wing and Shin Hati Starfighter set last year. I do like the shape of this one a good bit better. So yeah, I just wanted to show this one off because I thought it was a cool build. I'd made some modifications, particularly to the engines in the cockpit that I thought were pretty neat. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks for your time. Bye.